I'm Susie with another balloon upgrade idea for you this Valentine's Day. What you're going to need to do is get some balloons ready for assembly, and that's about where I am. And let me tell you what I've gotten ready so that you too can. All right, we have 2 sets of 11-inch balloons, and the first set has been blown up with 24 pumps, and I have a little weight on the bottom. And the second set has half that much, and this has 12 pumps in it. So what I'm going to do is make the 2-1. Just bring a couple of the inflation valves underneath, give it a tie, and boom, we're in. Aside from the 2 sets of 11-inch quads, we're going to need 2 sets of 5-inch quads, and one set is 2 pumps and the other set is 1 pump. I'm going to take the 2 pump quad and put that right on top of this. These inflation valves aren't quite as long, so I will reach for a spare 160 or 260, and I'm going to just do a little figure 8 method around here. So that it becomes 1 also. Okay, now that our foundation is done, I'm going to ask you to get another couple of things ready. One of them is this beautiful orb, and it has been air filled, and also the matching 18-inch foil. And then you're going to need a couple of 260s and 160s, and I'll show you how we're going to do those in a second. But first we're going to get this ready to hold this cute foil right on top of it. So what we're going to do is get some stretchy balloon tape, and I have 2 2-inch segments here, and then I have 1 2-inch piece of a 260 that I'm going to use. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make an H. I'm going to take the piece of 260 and run it right in the center of the X, which is the very top of this here balloon. And I'm going to take one of the 2-inch pieces and I'm going to just tape very carefully this right on top, and do the same thing on the other side, so that the center of the H is actually my grabbing spot, and this sticky tape really holds that in place. So that, see, I can hold on to this, and this is what it looks like when it's all done. So I'm going to take my air filled, which has what we call a sleeping bag roll on it, and I'm going to take a piece of that sleeping bag roll, or the 160, and I'm just going to tie it. And to secure it, I'm going to take my last 1-inch pump 5-inch balloon and just run it right in the middle and lock it in place. Now this piece is going to sit right in the center of this. And I'll take these handy dandy handles that I have here and do the figure 8 around. So that this just sits and you can read the Happy Valentine's Day. Now this is cute in and of itself, of course, but I think we can do more. And I'm going to show you how to make a little curly Q dooley wop that just kind of sits on the side. So you'll need to grab the handle of your rose cutter, or if you have a pipe just sitting around somewhere, a broom handle would also work. This is how we make our curly Qs with the 260s. So I've gone ahead of time and I've just attached a 160 or 260, and I've wrapped it so that the tip of this, so that is the non-inflation tip, is going to sit in there. And then this is just going to wrap right around where there's no wrinkles no bumps, nice and flush. And then I'm just going to get my air pump, and it's pretty much just going to follow the shape of this pipe. Now I'm going to take these two and just tie the two ends together. I've got ahead of time, I made another one, and I've attached a 160 or a 260 to this, either one. And I'm just going to tie them together. This is the mechanics. And then these are just like little enhancers. They just come along the side and they just make it cute. We have one coming up, one coming down. I've made this with a 160. You can even implement that in here if you want to, just to make it extra cute. So this is a design. Sorry you can't see all of it, but you can see the picture of the finished product. This is a design that you can make weeks ahead of time just to show people that you're in the original game. And this is a really fun way for you to express your creative side and sell more balloons. Everyone's going to have them helium inflated, of course, but this is a way that you can kind of get a head start on it. You won't really have to touch this for 2 weeks. All right, that's our hot tip for the day. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.